What's going on, peoples? It's your girl Kace. I'm back. Hey, listen, it's your girl Kace. Welcome to my vlog. Today, I just want to do an episode of what's called Kace's Commentary. Now, there was a wonderful Easter weekend that was going on, celebrating the resurrection of Christ and all that stuff. And man, it was so sad because within the celebration of what has been an epic event in the history of mankind with Jesus Christ raising from the dead, I get this notification on my phone about this situation.
Past year's been really fucked up for me. You know, being with Joy, she drove me crazy. Started making me gamble. I lost everything. I lost everything I had, man. I don't have shit. I'm out of options. And now I'm just on some murder type shit. So what I'm gonna do is, because she works here at Murder Taylor, this is over in 105, I'm gonna try to kill as many people as I can over here. You know, but we all human, man, you know, and I guess we all got breaking points. I went to my mother yesterday because I was trying to get some, you know, talk to my mother, but I guess it's the way I was raised. She didn't even give a fuck, man. I was telling my mother I was on some suicidal type shit, I'm about to kill some people. Didn't care. There's some people about to die today. Hopefully, I'm going to try to kill as many people as I can, be on death row or whatever the case may be, but I just don't give a fuck no more. I'm just, you know, I'm beat, I'm tired. You know, I will say this though, the people I'm going to kill today is Easter Sunday. It's not my first. I got a few people that's over here off of, the street is 108th and Cedar. So sad. Wow, this is a rant. I just need to tell y'all that this is going to be a rant, okay? Y'all leave y'all comments below. It's cool, let's talk about it, because I think this is a serious thing that's happening in our world right now. So if you haven't heard already, apparently this guy named Steven Stevens, as you see in the video, decides that he just wants to go and kill random people on Easter Sunday in Ohio. And listen, I just want to share my thoughts on it. This is not a political video. This is not a video endorsing any particular candidate, gun control. I'm not doing any of that. This is strictly my commentary. But leave your comments below and tell me if you feel me on this. I think people are mentally unstable. Seriously, like, for him, just how do you wake up one day and just say, hey, I think I'm just gonna go kill random people? And rest in peace to the guy he killed. I forget his name, but he was a grandfather, he was a dad, he was a brother, he was an uncle. And that man just lost his life, man. So rest in peace to him. Prayers out for the family for that. But what I want to say is that, man, when people lose all hope like that, it's really tough to recover, and I get that. Obviously this is a very dangerous man, and I've read some comments on Facebook and YouTube about, well, he has a mental instability, he needs help in medicine. Yeah, that's all fine and dandy, but the thing about it is, a lot of people that need that mental help, that mental support, or they need that medicine, sometimes they just don't get it. So what do you do in the meantime when you know somebody is dangerous like that and they don't get the help, man? I just want to encourage all of my family and friends on YouTube, man. If you see somebody that shows any sign of danger, like that are even making jokes about threatening to kill somebody, or man, I'm just about to snap and go off, I think you need to like report them, like turn them in before it gets to this point. Now, maybe the story will come out later where people knew and he kind of showed some signs of being violent, but I'm just saying, if you know somebody like that, you gotta let somebody know. So that's one part I want to talk about. But the second part I want to talk about is just this whole like new age movement that essentially says, I just do what makes me feel good and what makes me happy. Because what I think a lot of times what leads to, now this is obviously an extreme case, but I still think it's kind of the same mindset. Now, obviously he's mentally unstable. He needs medicine and all that stuff. I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to debate that. But I think when you have the mindset that's like, hey, I just do what makes me happy. If it makes me happy, hey, I'm going to do it. Do what makes you happy. And people proliferate this as truth. But the truth is that if hurting others makes you happy, that's not a good thing.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like, obviously he said he snapped and all this stuff. So in his mind, he even said in the video at some point, I'm just gonna go out here and have some fun. Like, having fun and killing people makes him happy. So how is it okay to do what you want to do that makes you happy when it comes to harming other people? Do you see what I'm saying? And so I think it's a dangerous thing to believe, to just say, well, you know, I just live my life. I'm the judge, I'm the jury, I'm the decider. I am the person who gets to make my own rules, to break my own rules, to decide who I want to help, decide who I want to hurt. Man, that's a horrible philosophy to live by. I'm serious, because at that point, there are no boundaries. The only boundaries you have essentially is the law. Because if you hurt somebody, they're going to take you to jail. But what about a lesser case of evil where you're hurting somebody by affecting them emotionally because whatever you did makes them happy, makes you happy? When you are the do-all and be-all for yourself, what happens when you lose hope in yourself? What happens? Because you were your everything. There was nothing outside of you. You had no faith in anything other than yourself. So what happens when you run out? When you run out of options, when you run out of strength, when you run out of hope, where do you go? Y'all heard it before. Do what you want to do. Do whatever makes you happy. Well, apparently for Steven Stevens, on that day, on Easter, killing people made him happy. So what do we say about that? Do you see what I'm saying? And of course it's like, well, he should have known better than to kill people. Well, I'm sure he knew better, but that didn't stop him from doing it. Do you see what I'm saying? So, and the third thing I want to say is that I think you got to have hope in something beyond yourself. God, I mean, how else can I say it? You have to, you have to have hope in someone, and I'm gonna say someone, not something, in someone beyond yourself, because you are a limited resource. And that's the problem I have with people who just believe that humans are just like a clash of atoms that just kind of mysteriously came together billions of years ago, and we're just really animals walking around. Well, if you see other humans as animals, then killing them is probably not a big deal to you. Because it's just like, well, you know, our thoughts are not really intentional. They're just a clash of atoms that mysteriously came together through the primordial soup. And you make your own purpose and give yourself your own purpose and all this stuff. I don't believe any of it, because what happens is it makes you treat others as if they have no meaning. Because in your belief system, maybe they don't have meaning. Just because you don't have meaning doesn't mean that others don't have meaning, because you assign yourself your meaning. And so people ascribe to this philosophy, man, get all you can get while you're on earth, because that's all there is to it. You know, do the best you can. But it also causes people to be very cutthroat, because if you believe that earth is all there is and after you die there's nothing else, then you'll do whatever you can on this planet to make your life the best that you can make it for you. And that includes hurting other people. And so I just think it's a dangerous philosophy to live by. Seriously. The truth is, man, you gotta have hope in Christ. You gotta put your hope in God, because the truth of the matter is, and leave me a comment if you feel me on this, people are going to let you down, man. People are gonna break your heart. They're gonna disappoint you. They're gonna lie to you. They're gonna let you down. They're not gonna meet your expectations. So where do you draw hope from when everyone has let you down? For me, it has been a relationship with Jesus Christ. I'm gonna just put it out there, and I don't know who agrees or who disagrees. It's fine, whatever. You can have your thoughts on it. But that's where my hope comes from, because my life hasn't been perfect, and I've had situations that have really left me hopeless. Like, wow, why am I even alive if this is happening? Like, I'm hurting so bad. But at the end of the day, my hope goes beyond me. And so I think when people snap, it's because they have no greater hope than themselves. And I want you to think about this. We have expectations for other people, and when they break our expectations, we lose hope. But if you're like me, you can't even meet your own expectations. Like, let's stop pretending like, you know, people should be this perfect friend or perfect boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever, when the fact is you set goals for yourself and you don't even reach the goals for you. You don't. I mean, it could be as simple As something like working out, I'm gonna work out every day in the month of April and you miss 5 days. Like, life happens. So I think it's unreasonable anyway to expect people to not let us down. And I think Christ is the only one who will never let you down, man. So I'm gonna end this rant. I just wanted to comment on this because it's so sad that somebody had to lose their life. And I understand that there's still a manhunt going on for this dude. I hope they find him. I'm praying that, you know, his family is comforted and that they find this guy, get him off the street quickly, get him the help he needs, whatever that may be. I'm not trying to diagnose this guy. I don't know anything about that, but I do know there's an issue in our culture where it's like this whole me mentality. What makes me happy, what makes me smile, what makes me feel good, without even considering other people, man. And it's the height of selfishness, yo. And so my prayer just for our culture, for our world in 2017, is that we can lean on a person, which is Jesus Christ, that is higher than we are, that we not be the start, the middle, the finish to our lives. Like, you can't be your everything. You're limited. You didn't even make yourself. Oh God, like, that's for a whole nother video. And again, this is just my opinion. I'm not on some political post. I don't care about that, but I do care about the fact that people are just being gunned down on our streets, man. That's not okay. I mean, imagine walking to the store like you've done many times before and never making it back home because somebody decided that it was a good idea to just kill you for no reason. It's crazy. But anyway, man, so thanks for spending a moment of your day with me today. I love y'all. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think, man. I'll holla at y'all later. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. We got more coming. And remember, in order to be the best, sometimes you got to do the most. Peace, y'all.